Don't let your magic die on the vine. Your brilliance isn't meant to wait. It's meant to nourish you first and then feed the world. There's a particular grief that comes from unharvested genius, from the brilliance you mapped out, branded, and then buried, from the poems still living in your chest, from the offers trapped in Google Docs and notebooks and on maybe one-day lists. They wither. You know the ones. The ideas still swirling in your journals. The half-built offers. The brilliance you keep editing in your mind instead of releasing into the world. Not because we're not capable of launching them, but because we hesitated. We doubted. We tried to get it perfect instead of getting it out. We told ourselves we'd wait until the stars aligned, until the funnel was optimized, until the kids were older. And when someone else dared to go first, we didn't feel inspired. We felt eclipsed. So we dimmed our brilliance, betrayed our wisdom, and we called it bad timing. And in that waiting, our magic dried up beneath us, like fruit left on the vine too long. Let me be clear, there is no shame here. This isn't about calling you out. I'm here to call you forward. Because you, beloved, we're not meant to shrink and shelve your sacred work. You were meant to set it ablaze and watch it illuminate the world that told you to dim. You're meant to write what is yours, to voice your vision, to make the art, to sell the offer, to be the sun in your own sky. Because that's the secret no one tells you. The muse doesn't come to the meek. She shows up for the ones who show up for her. Not when you're certain, not when it's safe, but when you say, I'm ready now, let's go. And yes, it's scary, especially for those of us raised to wait our turn, to be humble, to stay small. But magic doesn't grow in the shadows, and thrones were never meant to be inherited quietly. Let me tell you a truth about me. I have 3 fully written, unpublished books. Each one carries a different piece of me. Vignettes is a young adult fantasy novel about gods, goddesses, and how our very humanity is the most potent magic in the world. Choose Your Own Venture is a business book. 3 decades of wisdom wrapped up in playful prose, led by an immortal mouse named Oswaldo Palm. And yes, when you get to the end of the chapter, it offers you 2 or 3 options. Go to page 92 if you want to learn more on this particular topic. Go to page 109 if you're ready to switch to, let's say, sales. In Your Clients Decoded, it's a deep dive into the gene keys, revealing not only your design, but the sacred design of the people you're meant to co-create with. Any one of these could change a life, and a single life changed changes the world. But if I don't harvest them, no one eats. And perhaps even more urgently, neither do I. Because our magic isn't just here to serve the collective. It's here to sustain us, to remind us of who we are, to feed the parts of us that starve when creativity is suppressed and our callings are sidelined. We're not here to hoard our brilliance like it's fragile china locked away from curious hands. What gift have you been keeping locked up, waiting for that perfect moment that may never come? I want to remind you, perfection is only found in the dictionary, and you are here to wear your brilliance like a crown. To stand center stage in your sacred knowing and say, this is mine. I made this and it matters. Because it does. Let this be your reaping season. Let this be the moment that you gather what has grown in you and dare to share it, knowing that your gifts were never meant to be ornamental. They were meant to be offered. Your magic is food. Your message is medicine. Your presence is power. And your next move? It's taking your seat at the head of the table, overflowing with the fruits of your labor, nourishing the world with everything you once feared was too much. So just begin. Pick up the pen or pick up the mic. Build the thing. Call in your people. Make the ask. And say your price with your whole chest. And harvest the holy. Today's daily affirmation. I offer my gifts with reverence and readiness. The seeds I've planted are ready to bloom. My magic is not accidental. It is ancient, potent, and perfectly timed. I trust the wisdom of my rhythm and the ripeness of this season. I am the one I've been waiting for, and I say yes. Postscript. Profit is protest. Every time you hold back your gifts, you uphold the very system that benefits from your silence. But when you sell your sacred work, when you let it nourish you first and then ripple outward, that's not just business. That's resistance. That's reclamation. That's a fucking revolution. Your seat at the head of the table isn't something you have to earn. It is your birthright. Take it, adorn it, and let it overflow with the beauty and the boldness only you can bring. Today's song of the day is actually poetry. Wildfire by Forrest Black. Enjoy.